everybody. I am Eki Laitila. I'm here presenting a preview of a coming video, Understanding Everything. This is a starting point. We have two different approaches to find answers to facts or to questions, so that we will get ideas about future everything. And this approach is from David Rousseau. He is a systems philosopher. He has created this kind of drawing that there is a heuristic pathway from society, practice, engineering, science, philosophy back to society, and the opposite is scientific pathway from society, philosophy, science, engineering, and practice. And they are complete. They form a complete presentation. Then the third part here is consilience, which is published by Edward O. Wilson. Is consilience the unity of knowledge? And it's close to the idea of understanding everything. It means sameness, unity of knowledge, to find similarities. There were 3 parts, and in this picture also there are 3 parts in this presentation, 3 slides. The first is Introduction to System Modeling. It's a good recent technology, and there are those kind of slides in the coming video, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the next slide, it presents those slides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages, systems literacy as a paradigm. Then the third is for applications, and there are also 6 or there are 8 pages there. Okay, this is the idea of this presentation, to show them very briefly. This is introduction, and about background, short background for that work. I'm here and I'm emphasizing that this idea, this topic is very broad. It's one part of the year-long project to complete a book, and this video is a preview, and the original larger video is about 1 hour long. Then I have got comments for the first video, so that it doesn't show the purpose for systems thinking good enough, and it was wanted that I should answer the questions, simple questions, know what, know how, and then know how. And this kind of new video is coming, universal thinking, introduction to universal thinking. Then about introduction, this picture shows the purpose of this year of everything, about what is everything. It's defined for many kinds, and the most relevant thinking styles are there. Then these contents of the larger video, more than 20 slides. Then this my background, considering this large topic, is shown here in this slide, and then background of systems science, considering systems literacy, is our next slide. Then about philosophy, reductionism or holism, why they are the opposites, and then new principles of this approach multidisciplinarity and interdisciplinarity and metadisciplinarity. There are many approaches, and this simple model, eight parts mean, is able to explain those symbols. This is description about my latest book, Systemic Innovation Platform, and these presentations are for Google, Corona, Climate Change, Special Operation, Military Operation, and Public Health. And this is brief history of system literacy here. It's described here. It has its own website here, systemsliteracy.com. Then the third part of this presentation is here. It is the second system facade and so on. I will show them one by one. It's a face of the system facade, and it contains 8 parts. It can be taught by verbs, which is excellent in this its simplest way: study, model, mediate, decide, invent, implement. And definition for these words, it varies to make it possible to explain almost everything. But this is the main idea. It's close to linguistics because there are verbs. What kind of verbs and how do we describe the words and clauses? There are 8 parts, and each system also is clause is a system. Then this is technical system. It's drone and drone controller here, used by user. Then this is example of a taxonomy, systems thinking taxonomy, or model created from this taxonomy, which has more than 10 different parts, 15 different groups, and it is more understandable than those taxonomies, which is a list of 100 terms. This is one example of how to simplify and make complex systems more understandable. Then this is about personal, it's psychology and personal integrity. It's possible to understand or create a model for everybody by using aphorisms, by selecting those verbs from system, your system facade. Then this is a theoretical part here in systems thinking and in cybernetics and in future in our coming industry information technology world. We need new kind of systems. Meta is very often used, and system is very often used. Symbol is also, and cyber, all words which include cyber, either prefix or postfix. And then super thinking, something is better than any other, or super defines something for other topics. Then higher order thinking, it's top of this discussion is literacy. We need higher order thinking, abstract thinking, and meta-cybernetics is one possibility to formulate problems, organizations, architectures, and so on. It's the structure, system structure here. It's very important because it enables our intelligent operations. Then this is a bigger picture about the last one. This is my personal learning curve here. Symbol system. Definitions for symbol. Symbol is a basic unit of reference and expression. System is the principal means of conceptualization. Meta is the basic unit for relations and abstraction. Cyber is the basic unit of spatial relationships and controllability, and super is the basic unit of comparison and conceptual hierarchy. Without understanding them, it's not possible to understand our modern world very well. They are magic words. Then the application slide. This defines what is all. It's a predicate px for all x belonging to domain D. Px is true. This is the logic of my work. It has been for a long time. Everything is a system. Everything is connected to something. X is a role of system D, and P is its face, facade, predicate, and Px corresponding meaning, a query. It makes all terms compatible to succeed or fail in Prolog, and it's possible to model those kind of slides and those kinds of models, depending on the information that we can get for the terms. This picture tells about ocean literature. It was studied more than 10 years ago to study nature and oceans. This is Wikipedia as a model. This is a model, systemic model here, and this is systemic model about Wikipedia. This is systemic model of nature science chemistry, which has been adapted from the contents here to this kind of model, so that those models are compatible with each other. This is a model of biology, or there are three models. The top, biology, gene, genomics, and cell. And they are recursive, so at biology contains the genomic here, and this gene contains cell, and cell contains other parts, and so on. It goes to the atoms and molecules and so on. This is also a technological system explained by the same model as the others. And this is religion. It's Sagrada Familia Church in Barcelona. It has been built for 300 years and it's not ready, but it's possible to think of those kind of very curious things. What is the motivation of church builders and the persons who will go to the church when it is ready? This is explained here by a word, systemic word change, architecture model, cognitive architecture. Then it's my trial to program this kind of work. This meta-cybernetics here in this library, and there are metasystem and other layers. And then this is a business model of value, Volvo, which I have created with some consults. It contains 16 different parts, and they build a compact program for a very big business idea to work for future in order to make it available in the business and its customer environment in the future. This is these are two videos of Fredmund Malik. He's a famous cybernetician and professor, and he has created great ideas about future, how the future will become in future, and they contain philosophy. Although he is a businessman, he is also a philosopher. And those three parts, this is computer technology and IT programming and business and philosophy, they are a good whole or mess. Okay. My motivation is to find and show what is beauty of science and what is the correspondence to reality. Those are my books about technology, systemic innovation, design science and meta science. This is icon of this year, and there is a person in future classroom where theory of everything will be presented. I hope so. Welcome to watch this video, the whole video, which is about 1 hour long. See you, best